The year is 2019. A technological Cold War begins. The US government places Huawei on the Entity List, citing national security concerns and allegations of espionage. American companies are barred from doing business with Huawei. The move reverberates throughout the tech world. Huawei's future is thrown into uncertainty. The US ban on Huawei extends beyond smartphones. Huawei relied on American companies like Qualcomm. The ban forces Huawei to seek alternatives. It's a wake-up call for China. The ban catalyzes China's tech industry. Huawei responds with defiance and pragmatism. The company challenges the ban in court. Legal challenges prove futile. Huawei projects resilience. The company aims to emerge stronger. Huawei works feverishly. It needs to survive without US tech. Huawei develops its own operating system. Project Hongmeng becomes Harmony OS. Developing Harmony OS is monumental. Huawei builds an entire ecosystem from scratch. In August 2019, Huawei unveils Harmony OS to the world. It's a defining moment for the company, a declaration of independence from US technology. Harmony OS is positioned not just as a smartphone operating system, but as a versatile platform for a wide range of devices, from smart TVs and wearables to cars and industrial equipment. Huawei envisions a future where Harmony OS powers a seamless, interconnected ecosystem, a vision that resonates with China's push for technological self-sufficiency. The early versions of Harmony OS are met with mixed reactions. While some applaud Huawei's ambition and technical capabilities, others remain skeptical. The initial versions of Harmony OS rely heavily on an Android layer for compatibility, leading to accusations that it is more of a clone than a truly independent operating system. However, Huawei remains undeterred. The company continues to invest heavily in Harmony OS, releasing regular updates and expanding its functionality. A pivotal moment arrives in August 2023 with the release of Harmony OS Next. This version marks a significant departure from Android, removing the Android layer and making Harmony OS a truly independent operating system. Huawei needs to convince developers, both in China and globally, to create apps specifically for its platform. It's a daunting task, especially given the dominance of Android and iOS. In parallel with the development of Harmony OS, Huawei embarks on another ambitious undertaking: the creation of its own ecosystem of mobile services to rival Google's. This ecosystem, dubbed Huawei Mobile Services, HMS, encompasses a range of services. These include a dedicated app store, cloud storage, mobile payment system, mapping service, and more. Huawei knows that for Harmony OS to succeed, it needs more than just an operating system. It needs a thriving ecosystem of apps and services that can rival the breadth and depth of Google's offerings. The cornerstone of HMS is the App Gallery, Huawei's answer to the Google Play Store. Huawei invests heavily in attracting developers to the App Gallery, offering financial incentives and support. The company prioritizes bringing essential apps to the platform, focusing on categories like social media, messaging, banking, and transportation. Despite these efforts, the App Gallery faces an uphill battle. The absence of popular global apps, particularly those from major US companies like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, remains a significant hurdle for Huawei. Users outside of China, accustomed to the convenience and familiarity of these apps, are hesitant to switch to a platform where they are unavailable. Section 5. A Tale of Two Markets. The US sanctions create a tale of two markets for Huawei. In China, where Google services have limited reach due to government restrictions, Huawei manages to not only maintain but even strengthen its market position. The Chinese government, keen on reducing the country's reliance on foreign technology, throws its weight behind Huawei, encouraging government agencies and state-owned enterprises to adopt Harmony OS and HMS. Patriotism also plays a role. Many Chinese consumers view Huawei as a national champion and are eager to support the company in the face of US pressure. However, the picture is starkly different in international markets. The lack of Google services proves to be a major stumbling block for Huawei. Consumers outside of China, accustomed to the ubiquity of Google apps, are reluctant to switch to a Huawei device that lacks access to these essential services. As a result, Huawei's global market share plummets. The company, once a strong contender for the title of the world's largest smartphone maker, sees its position erode rapidly. Despite the setbacks in international markets, Huawei remains committed to its vision of a Google-free future. The company continues to invest heavily in research and development, pushing the boundaries of Harmony OS and expanding its HMS ecosystem. Section 6. Navigating a Google-less world. The absence of Google services forces Huawei to think creatively and forge new partnerships. The company strengthens its ties with other Chinese tech companies, recognizing that collaboration is key to overcoming the challenges posed by the US ban. Huawei also looks beyond China, seeking to expand its presence in emerging markets where Google's grip is less strong. The company focuses on regions like Southeast Asia, Africa, and Latin America, where the demand for affordable smartphones is high and the reliance on Google services is less entrenched. Huawei's struggles in international markets highlight a fundamental shift in the global tech landscape. The US ban on Huawei is a stark reminder that the tech world is no longer a level playing field. Geopolitical tensions are increasingly spilling over into the tech sector, forcing companies to choose sides and navigate a complex web of sanctions and restrictions. The case of Huawei serves as a cautionary tale for other tech companies, particularly those with global ambitions. In the ever-evolving landscape of technology, adaptation is key to survival. Faced with arguably the most significant challenge in its history, the company has demonstrated remarkable resilience and resourcefulness. Section 7. The rise of the Eastern Alliance. As Huawei navigates the choppy waters of US sanctions, a new alliance begins to take shape in the East. Recognizing the growing threat of technological decoupling and emboldened by Huawei's defiance, other Chinese tech giants start to explore alternatives to US technology. A prime example of this collaboration is the reported development of HyperOS 3, a Google-free operating system spearheaded by a consortium of Chinese tech companies. The driving forces behind this alliance are Xiaomi, the world's third-largest smartphone maker, and BBK Group, a conglomerate that owns popular smartphone brands like Oppo, Vivo, and OnePlus. This alliance signifies a profound shift in the tech world. It suggests that Chinese tech companies, once content with playing catch-up to their American counterparts, are now ready to challenge the established order and create their own technological sphere of influence. The potential implications of this alliance are vast. If successful, it could reshape the global smartphone market, reducing Google's dominance and creating a more multipolar tech landscape. This alliance is not just about smartphones, it reflects a broader trend of technological decoupling between China and the US. Section 8. The future unfolds. The future of Huawei, and indeed the future of the global tech landscape, remains uncertain. The US sanctions on Huawei are unlikely to be lifted anytime soon, especially with the re-election of Donald Trump in 2025. This means that Huawei will need to continue to innovate and adapt to survive and thrive in a Google-less world. The success of HarmonyOS and HMS will be crucial to Huawei's future. While both platforms have made significant strides, they still face an uphill battle against the entrenched dominance of Android and Google services. The collaboration between Huawei, Xiaomi, and BBK Group on HyperOS 3 could be a game-changer. This alliance has the potential to accelerate the development of a viable Google-free ecosystem, leveraging the combined resources and market power of three of China's biggest tech companies. However, replicating the success of Android and Google services will be no easy feat. Section 9. A new digital dawn. The US ban on Huawei has inadvertently sparked a new era of innovation and competition in the tech world. It has forced companies to rethink their dependence on US technology and explore alternative paths to innovation. The emergence of HarmonyOS, HMS, and now HyperOS 3 is a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of Chinese tech companies. These platforms, born out of necessity, have the potential to reshape the global tech landscape, challenging the dominance of US companies and creating a more multipolar digital world. The future of technology is no longer being written solely in Silicon Valley. The rise of China, with its vast market, technological prowess and ambition, is shifting the balance of power in the tech world. The US ban on Huawei may have been intended to stifle China's technological ambitions, but it has inadvertently had the opposite effect. It has galvanized China's tech industry, fostering innovation and collaboration, and accelerating the country's journey towards technological independence. The world is on the cusp of a new digital dawn, one where the technological landscape is more diverse, competitive, and multipolar. The journey will be challenging, with both opportunities and obstacles along the way. However, one thing is certain: the future of technology is up for grabs, and the competition is just heating up.